G'day viewers, hope all is well. I'm going to do a video today on doing a basic service on my van. I'm not a professional mechanic and I never claimed to be. I used to leave my vehicles with professionals to do the servicing, but after being let down too many times, I decided to start doing my own vehicle servicing. I'm not trying to be a mechanic, I just want to know the job is actually being done properly. It was the professionals letting me down that made me start doing it myself. Here is a basic service from a mobile mechanic. And as you can see, the price is a little bit of what the fuck. $395 for a basic service. Bloody hell, to be fair, I can understand why prices are through the roof these days. Parts, fuel, insurance, tools, running a business and all other costs have gone absolutely feral. So I can see why they need to charge what they do to cover the overheads and still make a quid. But then we get to the ultimate service, $1,736. Whoo! For that sort of money, I'd want the mechanic to service the bloody car, wash it, vacuum it, mow the grass, vacuum the house, and do the dishes. The real question is, for that sort of money, are they actually doing everything listed on the service? I'd certainly hope so. For me, I'll keep doing my own servicing. It might take me a bit longer, and if there's something I'm not sure about, I'll do the research and I'll learn how to do it properly. At least then I know exactly what's been done. And let's be honest, $1,736 is a hell of a lot of go-go juice for the van. Okay, so I've just changed the starter motor. Look, I didn't video this part. It was pretty simple. Now, if you're after a starter motor for one of these things, this cost me $109 on eBay. And I'll tell you what, for $109, it's not bad, it works well. So while I've got the thing on the ramps, I'm going to change oil in the car. So I just took half the dash plate off. I'll just show you here. So make sure you get your car on ramps. And that's half the dash plate. That was on. So this thing looks like two pieces. I've never done this before, guys. I used to take it up to get it done, but I don't, I've lost faith in mechanics now. I just don't trust them. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry if you're a good mechanic out there, but these dodgy ones seem to tarnish everybody. So there's the oil filter. So I'm going to start the vehicle up, and that's the drain plug for the oil. So I've got half the bash plate off, that other half stayed there. Okay, pretty much is the drain plug and the oil filter. I take that out, I get the engine oil hot, take that out and drop the oil. Okay, so there's the filler point when we fill the oil up. I'll warm this up. I use online auto parts for my vehicle servicing parts like oil filters, air filters, cabin filters, and all the usual bits and pieces. They are based at Virginia on Brisbane's north side, but I reckon delivery is a no-brainer. Why would I waste my time, fuel, wear and tear driving across Brisbane for click and collect when their express postage is quick and it's reasonably priced? The prices are great, the services have been excellent, and everything arrives bloody fast. I have absolutely no affiliation with them, and they're not paying me to say this. I'm just happy to give a good Aussie business a plug when they deserve it. I'll definitely keep using them, so why sit in Brisbane traffic when you can sit at home and wait for the postie? That's the oil I'm using. So I've got more in the shed, there's 5 litres, but I believe it takes 6. Now there is the oil filter I got. Got a pack of, these are the sump plug washers. So got them from Super Cheap, I believe. And there is the air filter. Okay, so I've got one of them as well from the spare parts place that I mentioned earlier. You'll need a 14mm socket for the plug, the sump plug. Now, you shouldn't use these, but I'm not using this filter anymore. I have to use these before. That exhaust is so hot now, I've got to be careful. Okay, after using the Stilsons, like, I'm not really using this filter. Geez, there's no need to tighten it that tight, but anyway, you just got to tighten it hand tight. Okay, she's loose. I'll just, yeah, she's coming down now. No, she's missing the bucket. There we go. That'll stop soon. Once the filter, that's just the oil in the filter. That's all that is. Alright, so we need a 14mm socket now on here. And this will drop the oil in the sump. Oh. Okay. Just watch out, the oil will be hot. Okay, she's about to come. There it goes. You see it's pretty good dirty. Alright. And see that, is that focused? Yep. On there? Yeah. See, so I'm going to put a new gasket on this. I've got a packet full of them, so I just had this container's going to be big enough. If not, got the other one. I'm going to just bring it over when this one fills up. I've got a feeling it's not big enough. That's about 4 litres, that one. It's almost full. I'll just bring that back over. There we go. Let it drain out 20 minutes or so, let it go. Now it's going to replace the air filter. So this air filter. And it's just going to, under the front here of the vehicle, got a couple of clips, 3 clips, and then you got that center wing nut. You just undo that wing nut and the whole cap will come off. It's just under the front of the vehicle here. It's pretty easy when it's up on ramps. Okay, and then we have another wing nut to undo, and this will drop the air filter itself. Now I did blow this out. How long ago did we blow it out? I don't know, 6 months ago?
Yeah, probably.
6 months-ish, yeah. And that's when I decided to get a new air filter for it. So we're going to just replace it. I don't know when that's been replaced. Here we go. There's a date on it. Simply just change it. And just do up the wing nut. Put the wing nut on, and then put the cap back on. But this is the old one. Okay, now it looks like the date is the 3rd of January 2020. So we are in now August 26. It's definitely due for an air filter. Now I know that's done. You're doing up the clips. And put the center bolt in and you're done. It's just a wing nut, you don't need any tools. Nice and simple. Okay, now this sump plug. Now there is the old gasket. Okay, so I'm going to just take that one off. And then I'll put one of these other sump plugs on it, these gasket. So I've got a packet of these. I think it's a pack of 10. 10 pack. It's a drain plug seal. And I'll screw that tight and that'll expand. That'll squish that seal down and it forms a good seal. It's definitely cheaper to buy a packet because I've got 2 of these vehicles and I'll definitely be using them. Okay, I found this funnel. It's a bit small. Now, you make your own redneck funnel. Okay, got a 2 litre, whatever was in it, mineralised water. And Stephen's gonna make a funnel. For those that don't have one, you can just do this. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Want that end. There you go. You've got a handle on it, and it's going to hold more oil than that one. That one's I haven't got any. That's the only one I've got. A bit small, that one there. And that screws straight into the oil cap. All right, so when all the oil's out, you can see it there now. It's down to the dregs now. So I'll remove the oil filter and I'll clean where the oil filter was. And then I'll put the new oil filter on. I'll do it up by hand tight. I'll put a smear of oil on the gasket and then I'll just do it up hand tight. That's all you need, guys. You don't need to use a wrench to tighten them up. Just tighten them up hand tight, tight as you can with your hands, and that will do the job. So there's the oil filter, just a Ryco Z418, I think they call it. I'll get the rag up there, give it a clean, and then I'll smear the gasket with some fresh oil and put the new filter on. Hope you can see that. That's it there, cleaned up. So now I'll put the new filter on. That's the new filter I got. Okay, it's equivalent to the Z148A. And I'll just screw that on. There we go. Screw it on there. So I'll just get a bit of fresh oil, smear it on the gasket, and then I'll put it on. Okay, there's the oil I've just put on the gasket. I'll screw that on and do that hand tight. That's plenty. Okay, hand tight, that's all you need. Still dripping out. It's been going for at least half an hour since still going. I'll let it go a bit longer. Just make sure it stops dripping and then put the plug in. And there you see, there's the colour of the oil. It needed doing, that's for sure. Good hour of draining oil there, so it's down to the dregs. So I'll put the plug in it. So now I'll just show you the. So there is the plug with the new gasket on it. So you see that new gasket there, it's a copper gasket. So I'll put that in, tighten it up, and then I'll fill it with oil. I'll get the ratchet now, and I'll tighten her up. Okay, that's firm. That's pretty tight. So now we'll go fill her up with oil. There's the redneck funnel Stephen made. And it's even got the same thread that screws in. Okay, redneck funnel, nice. So there's the oil I'm using, just there. Just the Gulf Western, I got it from super cheap, it was half price. Just the 15W40. So all the plugs are in. Now, I know this definitely takes 6 litres, but this is 5 into the redneck funnel. we'll put that in and then I'll top it up with what it needs. Okay. Take off the redneck funnel. Good funnel, eh? There you go, put the cap on. Happy days. Pull the dipstick out. Yeah, wipe it. Let's have a look. It's a little bit high on the dipstick there, but I'll start her up and that'll drop. And then we'll go check for leaks. Right. Okay, now we just start it and we just check for leaks. Have a look underneath. No leaks there. And let's check up there the oil filter. Pretty good. All is good. Okay, clear. There, the oil's fine. Yeah, she's just up there. It's good enough. Then you're all done. You're good to go.
You know you can actually get to the sump here.
Yeah.
Yeah, legit, there's a bloody hole here.
Okay, nice.
You didn't have to pull this off.
Didn't have, oh, I had to pull it off for the filter, but the oil filter.
Oh.
Yeah. There's the starter motor we did. So we've done that also. Pretty productive today. And there's the old one there. Pretty much fits straight in.